Manja, manja, bon appetit, let's eat. It's time for Tanks Cooks. Manja, manja, bon appetit, let's eat. It's time for Tanks Cooks. It's time once again for Tanks Cooks. Alright, welcome to the new edition of Tanks Cooks. Just a couple days ago, these guys that you can see over here, they dropped off a kielbasa. I've never eaten kielbasa, I've never cooked kielbasa, but the kielbasa's here, and I'm going to be making kielbasa and potatoes. I'll be frying them up. So let me cut up some potatoes right here. Cut up the potatoes, as I try to get the right good angle. Chop, 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 all the taters all the time. Chop, 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 chop. Bring the potatoes. Look how fast, isn't it? See that? That's how fast we chop potatoes. And just throw them in the pan, throw them in the pan. Throw them in the pan, throw them in the pan. Throw the potatoes in the pan. Make sure they get broken up when you throw them in the pan. This one looks like we could use another chop. Chop, chop. Chop, 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 chop. Cha-cha-chop, chop. Cha-cha-chop, chop, chop. Cha-cha-chop. Get another potato and let's chop this baby up. Chop. 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 And go chop, chop, chop. Chop, chop, chopping potatoes. We're chopping potatoes. Alright. This one could use another chop. Chop. And there we go. These are the potatoes that are all chopped up. We'll be putting them We'll start these cooking after we spice them up a little bit. We'll throw a little of this pepper spice, this hot pepper spice. Da 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 da. Ba 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 bum bum bum. We'll throw some accent on it. Accent. Wake up the fruit flavors. A little lemon pepper. Lemon pepper. Let's throw a little garlic on here. And let's take this to the stove and start frying these up in olive oil. Pour some olive oil into this frying pan and start getting these potatoes fried up. We're making a little garlic bread as a little bit of a side dish, so to speak. We'll throw this in here for 8 minutes at 350, and we got our new dial. I got a new dial. Look at that there. I can see what the numbers are again. And why is this thing acting like this tonight? This thing just keeps wanting to like bend down. I don't understand this thing. Alright, and we'll chop up this kielbasa. Now, kielbasa is a Polish sausage. It's been smoked, and this thing is fucking huge. Fucking huge. Now, I'm going to get rid of the tips, because I think the tips probably not the best part. Especially that they got kind of hard in the fridge. Sitting in the fridge for 2 days. But we'll chop this up and we'll put into the frying pan with our potatoes, which are already starting to cook right now. but we just want to just get them started. So let's chop up this kielbasa. Chop, 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 chop. Chop, 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 chop. It's a candy cane. Frosty the Snowman. La 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 la. And this is one humongous fucking kielbasa. Ginormous kielbasa, all cut up. As you can see, the potatoes are starting to brown a little bit. Now the neck doesn't want to bend down. There it is. Alright. We'll mix them around as we get ready to add in the kielbasa. Get ready to add in the kielbasa. Now this kielbasa has already been smoked, so it's pretty much just heating it up. As we mix them up with the potatoes. Bitch! What the fuck? What we'll do here is while it's cooking, we'll cover it and let it fry in there for about 5 minutes. And then we'll see how it looks. Alexa, how much time is left? Alright, this has been cooking for about 8 minutes. Let's see how it's looking. Well, I think this is done. It's the first time I'm cooking this. I'll give it a little bit of a try. If not, we can always reheat it up. And of course, you can make leftovers later. Because it looks like there's a lot here. Alright, I gotta wrap this up fast. One battery's dead and this other battery's dying. So, of course, let's give a little taste of this garlic bread as we plate the meal. Time to plate the meal. All right, we got some kielbasa. We got some potatoes on the plate. We'll throw a little salt here. Potatoes came out nice. Now we'll give a try to this kielbasa. Really big kielbasa. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. I'm not going to use my baseball rating on this. I'm going to give the kielbasa 7.8. And once again, I'd like to thank the crew that dropped it over. And that would be George and the Angry Jet Fan. Who else was it? I think it was Tyler was the door on. Here it is. George, the Drunk Jets Fan, and the Hairy Greek. So we had two Georges, or what this was Chuck,